Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Amused Jester. My name is Junior. Today we're going to be reviewing some G.I. Joe collectibles classified series. But before we do that, I was lucky enough to get these two, Tomax and Zaymot, for $5.99 at Ross. Yeah, the videos were out a long time ago about them being there. It just so happened I was there at Ross looking for something else, and these two were there, and by a happy coincidence, it's one of each. They were basically the last ones there. I already have these guys, but for $6, I mean, what? Why the heck not? Hell, I paid $6 for just for these guns alone. Is what I was actually thinking of. But yeah, customization, customs, and all that stuff. That's a good deal. $6. I'll buy any Joe for $6. But we're going to be reviewing Tripwire and Chuckles. Obviously this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. This is just a regular, but I know that the window packaging are coming back, so we don't have to look at the pictures, so what's going on and what's going to be included. But it's nice to see what's going to be included in this one figure alone. Here's Chuckles. I'm probably going to toss this box pretty soon. That's not really that interesting. Is this the actual figure itself? I think it is. It's pretty cool. And this must come with the figure as well. So now I'm really getting excited. Here's the side. Here's the back. Better picture. So I'll probably cut this out so I can put it in the bag that comes with it. They're accentuating what's coming in the figure at all. So let me unbox these really quick, and we'll get back to the review. Just really quick, here are the figures from the secondary or main boxes they're coming in. Here's the inside of the Chuckles box. I will not be missing these really stupid boxes that I have to look into, make sure everything's not there. I will not be missing these plastic paper bags that I have to carefully open up. But since we're here, let's open up Chuckles first. Noisy, noisy, noisy. What comes with Chuckles? I always have to do this with these paper bags, because items like these are so freaking small and they're so flexible that you can literally miss those. So what's in this one? Jeez. Look at that. This must be the Walkman that looks like Soundwave. Okay, so before we start with the figures, we might as well start with the look at that, accessories, right? First things first is the face on Chuckles. Oops. Very nice ugly expression with a missing tooth. Nice styling on the hair. Yeah, I don't need like shadowing or shading on the hair paint wise, because there's a lot of texture going on over there. Really nice paint job on the black eye that's forming on his eyes. So yeah, I'm not disappointed in that mug. Two closed fists for Mr. Chuckle. Okay, so we got Chuckles out of his box. Very nice deco on the shirt. Very Hawaiian looking for sure. Here's the holster over here. Got some nice golden 1980s era's watch. Yeah, I mean, his design is completely like 1980s, so that's kind of cool. He wasn't really modified or too much. I wonder what this is for. Because this is for his gun. Let's put the accessories on right now. That's for his gun. That's for the knife. I was looking for some place to put the binoculars in. Oh wait, there's some slots in here maybe. Whoop. Is that a slot in there? There you go. Thank goodness. That's the only one I was thinking of where I can put. And then maybe this is for the binoculars. Then we put on his Hawaiian thing. Well, that's cool. Let's take that off for now and put on the other head. The helicopter looks pretty cool over there in the background. Is this head on already, or just like really tough to get in there? Wow, that really adds character to that face, man. A really ugly face. Then I'll put in the one of the fist with the brass knuckles in there, so it's ready to go swinging. And then we'll put this one in one of his hands. Because he needs to run. Huh. It's kind of awkward to put in the hands like that. He needs to run. He needs to run swinging. So basic articulation on any of the Joes. He can only look up as much as that high, down as much as that. He does have what do you call those, ball joint in the bottom, but it's not really moving the neck too much. Then he's got the butterfly here, so that's pretty cool. So you're getting that much movement. Bicep, double jointed, in and out of the hands, while the gun holding one is up and down. So that's cool. So these hands are, oh, this one is also in and out. So the only one that's up and down is the one I took out. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. This is what happens with gummy plastic. But then again, if that had been gummy, I guess that would have snapped off, right? That's probably the first time that's ever happened to any of my Joe figures. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. All I know is that it's broken. It broke. My binoculars fell down, and the suitcase fell down as well. Does have a drop down on the hip leg, so you can goes up like that. And double jointed on the knee. Now I gotta be kind of careful, because if that one broke, then maybe something else will break. Back, forward, rocker, and an ankle. Twist on the waist. So everything else is, it's nice and good. It's kind of funny that they only had one that has the up and down on the arm, so that's enough, right? Where you at, punk? Where you at? You can't see anymore. I still want this on him. So yeah, I'm not like super familiar with Chuckles. He might be more prominent in the comics, but I never read the Joe comics. So it'd be interesting to know why a lot of people wanted him. He just doesn't seem to fit like what I thought of as a Joe. And certainly in the cartoons, he didn't seem like he was a prominent kind of guy. It's kind of like seemed like he was a ridiculous kind of a character. Since he embodied such a classic heroic physical stature, and yet seemed like a dumb jock or something, you know. Okay, so I can see why this broke, because I think the inside is might have been like stuck, or but it seems like I can kind of mess around. But that's Chuckles right there. Here's Tripwire. Now Tripwire is kind of weird. I don't know why his name is Tripwire, Apsara, and McCloud. So I think the McCloud is this. That's why it's got the acronym Mobile Armored Control Lever for Explosive Ordnance Disposal. So I don't know what Apsara is. I just know his name is Tripwire. But he's got a really, really long ass name title. Now, let's go to the head sculpt for Tripwire really quickly. This guy, they must have some models or references for these faces, because it's so unique. Look at this guy's head. Look at his eyes. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Too close? Is it too close? His eyes are like bug-eyed. It's just not really focusing. There you go. So, yeah, very distinct features. That's why I'm thinking they must have references for these guys, because it's not like a generic face, you know. So I really, really like that. It's giving the Joes their own unique personality. He cannot look as high as Chuckles. This thing is on a separate peg, but obviously because of the design, it seems to be really much more limited than Chuckles, which is kind of a shame. Got a little bit, very, very little bit movement. You can do the left and right, that's fine. I do like the design, how they this one continues all the way up to the neck. The bomb vest, I really wish these vests could be removable. Wait, they can be removed? Oh my god! Thank you. Look at that. Look at how much more how much it changes. Like, obviously, well, you can probably remove these two. It's kind of tight, but you can. But man, look at that. Will they do that for the rest of their figures? Because now I can have them without it and with it. But then these, these come out too. Oh wow, I am liking that indeed. This is kind of tight, but it seems like you can still take it off. I'm not gonna mess with that right now, because that's really, really tight. Look at that. And it's so thin, but I'm hoping you can move that over there. But man, oh man, that just changes everything. That just changes everything for this figure. Now we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to completely take these off. That just increased the value for me for this product. This might be tougher because that's kind of wide. But we already started with this one, so we might as well continue with this and see. Yeah, that's kind of wide here. And yep, there you go. Now I've been saying, like, on the other Joes, if they can do this, man, the value, the playability factor just went up the roof on this one. And look at how much time I'm spending just to take this off camera. I mean, I don't need to, but I feel like I really need to emphasize how much more it changes the look for this guy, right? Now, it's gonna mess around with your physical model, obviously, because, you know, they have to kind of design it with the end result with all the vests and everything. But look, now you have a standard Joe if you really want to start doing customization, because that's just like a standard buddy buck for Joe. And you can even Now he looks like Chuckles. Look at that. Oh my god. How much was this guy? How much was this guy? Did I already move him? Hasbro Pulse, McCloud. Hasbro. I moved Chuckles. Okay, so he's $35. $35. But you have all that stuff, and we haven't even gone to the accessories yet. So the cool thing about this whole setup now is if you were into doing dioramas, you can set up lockers that has this on like a mannequin, you know, and it's just being ready for him to display. So that is really, really cool that they incorporated that. Really, really cool. Compared to, so this is not one of my modified ones. They could have easily have done that with the earlier Joes. Man, if they ever issue these earlier Joes in with this kind of setup, I'd probably buy it. I would probably buy it. I will not lie. Look at that. Now, the bulkiness, we'll put this back on. Hold on. Articulation, like I said about that. This one, and you have the butterfly. Then you almost don't need a bicep swivel on that one because you already have this. Double jointed elbows. The wrist in this one's up and down. This one is also up and down. It does have a ball drop down hip joint, double jointed, and this one is almost, oops, what? Oh my god. That's okay, it's not broken, it just fell off. Was I even like twisting that wrong? I mean, what was, I'm gonna have to look at the video, see what I was doing. It just fell off. I was gonna point at this one how loose, how much of a gap that is. I'm thinking that's gonna ready to pop off too. Look at that. And I can see a stress on this peg, so I don't want to do that again. Let's put him back on there. But it does have the boot cut up and down on the ankle. I'm gonna be careful with this one. And ankle side to side. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with this one. With these two. I don't want to break it because, as far as I'm concerned, this is a really, really good figure, and I don't want to pepper this video with such a negative impact because of breaking joints. But you know, I'm not like forcing it or anything. Okay, so what I was gonna say is that because of this and that, he does look wide, but I mean, like, it is a bomb vest. So I wonder if they were to do with this one, is it the wideness being attributed to because of this? Yeah, you know, but maybe you can have this wrap around to here, so it's kind of like in the back, hidden. You know, I don't know, but I mean, this thing is such a cool addition to this figure. So we're gonna put this back on. Well, I'm gonna put this back on, and I'm just gonna speed up on this one. But But that's basically how I would do it, like inch at a time. No, don't force it or anything like that. But it's coming on really good. Wrong one. Yeah, it's thin, but it's good. I mean, as long as you're not forcing it on there, seems to be coming on okay. As I say that, it breaks, I don't know. I don't want to jinx myself. And I did that upside down. Yes, it's really, really thin plastic, but it seems to be good. And bear in mind that the more you do this, the more you'll stress the plastic and elongate it, or it's almost rubber. And over time, because this feels more like rubbery, it might break and tear. So this is probably going to be one of those figures that 30 years down the line, all that stuff will be broken and missing. This was on this side. Did I want to put it on this side though? Because he has that ranking over there. It's going to be covered up anyway. Yeah. That's really, really nice. Okay. All right. So he's back to what he was before. That is just pure enjoyment of that figure. Now let's go back to the accessories. Bag is big and packed. And whoa. Yeah, I mean, I saw it on the... I gotta do this, make sure everything... I don't throw that away until I get everything compared. I saw it in the box, but it just didn't occur to me because he was wearing one. There's another one. This never occurred to me. They'd be giving him a second vest. That's kind of cool. It's almost the same one except for these straps over here. But these straps, it's not like you can put anything on them, so I don't know why they would be there for. Are we ready to do a little bit of an experimentation here? Sure, why not? Since we already have Chuckles, the laughing guy himself here. Will this fit on Chuckles? Wait a minute, guys. I need to be a bomb guy now? I don't know anything about bomb disposal. Well, Chuckles, guess what? It's a laugh riot. He's gonna be fine. You're the go-to guy. Just, the guy that throws a missile and think that's gonna work, well, should be able to dispose of a bomb. It doesn't quite reach around his body. You can kind of force it, but as it is, it's one of the things causing a problem is the belt. You can kind of force it, but because of the softness of the rubber, it's not gonna quite reach around. So it's just, even if you manage to do it, it's just gonna pop right out. Anyway, so let's go back to this one. So second vest, I'm sure we can find somebody who that will fit on. This is the McLeod. Very, very basic painting. And with that, I mean that's all the painting there is. And this is all one solid body. Nothing's moving, nothing at all. But the fact that it's hidden, it's given is fine. Does have that joint there, and looks like almost like there's a a movement here, but there isn't any except for that one single joint. But you can, and then the twist, you can pretty much have it do whatever it needs to do. And is that a rat? Did they train a rat? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then it, oh my goodness, look at that. 2 helmets. That is so freaking cool. Will this fit on, it looks like it will fit on his head. Oh my god, that is just cool. This helmet. I love this helmet. The look of that helmet. More so than this helmet. Because at least, oh yeah, and then the chin strap that goes around. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is definitely useful for somebody else. And since we have Flint over here, Flint, you're going to be our second volunteer. Yes, sir. What do you need, sir? Well, there you go. Wow. I would definitely buy a second one of this, $35 with all this stuff. And the fact that you can remove put these different helmets onto a different character, making them a totally different character. Because I have a bunch of Flints. I have a bunch of Flints. And this is the thing that these bomb guys wear around their necks as an added protection. That's cool like that. Yeah, definitely this guy. You can definitely buy more than one of them. And then this guy will be the assistant, and then Tripwire will be wearing the helmet. Oh, look at that. Is this a secondary thing for the neck? For this other helmet? I keep going back to the pictures and seeing. It might be, but this might be on the wrong way. I think it's supposed to be like that. But that's just, wow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's deluxe. It's $35, but I love it. In the backpack over there, it's really nicely detailed. A bunch of colors and paint apps and everything. Then you have the 2 bombs over here. I feel like they should plug into something. Wait, are these bombs? I don't know. It's got 2 of them. A remote control for McCloud's. What else? Oh, and this, some sort of wire. Probably goes in here. It connects to something. This one looks like it might go in the middle.
This is a reminder. Check food. This is a reminder.
Yeah, I'm cooking, so I've got my reminders set up so that I don't mess things up. There's supposed to be something in there that might be for the remote. And when he's not using it. I love G.I. Joe classifieds, man. So, oh, look at, and I forgot about this guy. So this must be some sort of bomb detector or metal detector. And that's probably where the second part goes in. I love G.I. Joe classifieds, man. They are like almost everything I could want. Is that too much of a... Is that too much to say it like that? I mean, like, since they did the gear removable, which is one of my primary asks, so that takes that off the list. It's got articulation. It's got personality with those, with the faces. And now they're bringing in vehicles without having to go on a HasLab. I don't know, man. That's just everything is being ticked off by GI Joe Classifieds for me. I just love it. $35 for all this stuff. I mean, like, this is gonna get lost for sure. This one, I don't know why we're gonna put that. And it still has the gun that I have to put in here because you know he has to shoot the bomb. Oh yeah, and then you can kind of use that to kind of force this down like so. But man, I'm loving G.I. Joe Classifieds. Classifieds all the way. That's it for the review for these two. But let me show you guys something that I was messing around with. How long has this video been already? And I don't know if you guys are even still here watching. This is Space Max 3-in-1 Blast Off thingamajigga. This you can get it from on Target for $35 or $40 if you want to. I looked at it. It's almost like perfect scale to a Joe, right? I'm not gonna use this, even though it's got lights and sound and everything. I'm not gonna use that. You know what I'm gonna use this for? Let me show you. You guys remember Buzz Lightyear? Chuckles, will you do the honors? Yes, sir. 'Cause that's all I'm good for. Wait, what? What? Look at that. One more time. I guess I could. This is for my missile command, and I can change this one to a missile. But I only have the Joe vehicle, the Buzz Lightyear convert over here. But that's not all. Chuckles, yes sir, yes sirree, yes sirree. Press the F. Is that what's supposed to do? No, it's this one. Oh. It stops a little bit. All right, so I was saying this you can get this one at Target for $40, but I looked around. You can get it for $35 on Amazon, but I was lucky and got it for $16 used on eBay. Some guy, it's you take by each chance and everything, but everything's working. It even had batteries inside it, so I didn't have to put it down. It does roll forward. I don't know if the batteries are weak or the motors are just weak, but honestly, I was willing to pay $20 for this one as long as this component was working, because that's all I really wanted anyway. I want to customize it and make it into some sort of missile command. I'm gonna cut this off and make it bigger, so you can actually have a driver there. So it's gonna be obviously low slung, but I think there is a cab that is designed where it's really low slung over here. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with it. And then, so stay tuned for that. And then this one is from the U.S. Army helicopter Apache that they were talking about. I think this is the same one, but I'm not sure, because the one that I've been seeing people use, this part is closer to the body by half, and this one opens, and this one doesn't. So, but I feel like this is the right scale for it. So I'm gonna cut this off, customize it. This is gonna be a Cobra Fang. So yeah, I think that's gonna sit just right there. So that's gonna be for another video. These two, this should be a quick custom, because just gotta cut it out and then paint it black and red and all that stuff. This one I still have to figure out what kind of design I want to do with it. I really like the fact that it does carry this one. This is heavier than the original one. Initially, I just wanted to customize this as a rocket. It's got a bunch of stuff in there. Kind of like a missile, for the missile command stronghold bunker display that Cobra had, and kind of mimic that. But since we were departing with the fact that this is a mobile unit, unlike the Cobra one in the packaging, or the one that was shown with all these consoles going on, that's not mobile. So I don't know. I'll try to see if I can incorporate that with this one, and see what's going on. But that's it for my review. This was supposed to be a review for McLeod, or Tripwire, and Chuckles. The rest we're gonna have to do at a different time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Goodbye.